It's been a stormy week in Singapore's digital sphere, with acting minister in charge of Muslim affairs Faishal Ibrahim taking a strong, unequivocal stand against a controversial post by the Facebook page Critical Spectator, run by Polish national Michael Petraeus. Now, let's break this down, because the implications go far beyond just an online spat. They strike at the heart of Singapore's multicultural fabric, foreign interference laws, and the global debate on Gaza. So stay tuned, because this is not just another news piece. It's about where we draw the line on speech, responsibility, and unity in our society. On the 23rd of May, the very day Faishal Ibrahim was sworn in as a cabinet member, he issued a sharp rebuke against Critical Spectator, accusing the page of minimizing the suffering of Palestinians and warning that such rhetoric risks fueling division in Singapore's multiracial and multireligious community. His statement came after Critical Spectator lashed out at a Facebook post by former President Halimah Yacob, who had called Israel's blockade of Gaza a humanitarian catastrophe and warned that staying silent makes us complicit in violations of international law. Now, what exactly did Petraeus say that sparked this controversy? In his response, Petraeus accused Halimah of selective outrage, arguing that she had failed to speak out on crises in Sudan, Yemen, Libya, or Myanmar. He went as far as to say Halimah was complicit in the starvation of 3 million children in Sudan because of her silence. But it didn't stop there. Petraeus claimed the suffering in Gaza was self-inflicted, arguing that Palestinian support for Hamas was the root cause, and suggested that, quote, out of all the victims of wars and disasters in this world, they, Palestinians, deserve the least of our attention, support, or even talk. Let's pause here. How does this sit with you? Are we witnessing a classic case of whataboutism, that is, deflecting attention from one issue by pointing to another, or is there merit in asking why some conflicts get more global sympathy than others? And how should public figures navigate these complex moral landscapes, especially in a diverse society like Singapore? Faishal Ibrahim made it clear, while it is valid to highlight suffering elsewhere, no one should diminish the suffering of Palestinians. He described Halimah Yacob as a deeply respected national figure whose views reflect the compassion and moral courage of many Singaporeans. He also warned against divisive rhetoric from local or foreign sources that threaten social cohesion. This raises a critical question: should foreign individuals like Petraeus, running pages like Critical Spectator, be allowed to influence Singapore's public discourse in such a way? Many netizens clearly think not. Following Faishal's statement, there was an outpouring of support online, with comments calling Petraeus' statements toxic, urging authorities to investigate or even ban Critical Spectator, and suggesting it be classified as a foreign entity under Singapore's Foreign Interference, Countermeasures Act or FICA. Do you think FICA should be invoked here? Is this a textbook case of foreign interference, or is it an overreaction? And should Petraeus' nationality even matter if he is making political commentary? After all, freedom of expression is a universal right, or is it? And what happens when free speech clashes with national harmony? Interestingly, some commenters went a step further, asking if Singapore's economic ties with Israel reflect an inconsistency. One user asked, how much have we invested in Israel's war economy while offering humanitarian aid to Palestinians? That's a profound question. Does our financial and trade relationship with Israel align with our stated support for a two-state solution and the rights of Palestinians? And should this be debated in Parliament? It's important to note that while Faishal's words were welcomed, some Singaporeans want action, not just statements. There were calls for parliamentary scrutiny, real policy shifts, and for the government to walk the talk. So viewers, what do you think? Should Singapore act more decisively against pages like Critical Spectator? Should our policies reflect stronger moral clarity on global conflicts? And how do we balance free speech with social cohesion in a diverse society like ours? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and if you found this discussion valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to 2230. Let's keep the conversation going. See you in the next video.